Dear Decorative Painter, I'm expecting my second baby. Congratulations. And I need to paint and decorate the nursery. I've purchased the crib set and I would really like your help in selecting the paint colors. Good. Also, the room is extremely hot due to the fact that the windows face south. It's very nice because you get a lot of sun. Any assistance would be greatly appreciated. Yours truly, Stephanie. Well, Stephanie, I love painting and decorating kids' bedrooms, especially nurseries, because I get to work with a lot of fun colors. It's going to be a great show. As you can see, this room is very bare. One wall. 3 to go. Okay. All right, we're here speaking with Stephanie, the mom-to-be, for a second time. This is Cynthia Rose, and you're going to be able to tell us some of the challenges that you face with the nursery.
Well, with the nursery, in the summertime is very, very, very hot. And in the wintertime, it's very cold. So my challenge is that I want it to be a nice, comfortable setting for both seasons. So maybe something in the windows that would help me do that.
Okay, so it's really, really hot in there. So we've got the temperature concern. Mm-hmm. What about decor? What do you want to do for that?
It's completely white, so it's very easy to work with. So I guess pull some colors that from the bedding that I bought.
Okay.
And maybe a little bit of pattern and some shelving and just anything really to spruce it up for a little baby.
Okay, excellent. I think we can work with that. This show is about designing a nursery inspired from the crib set to create a fun room for Stephanie's baby. All right, this room needs some construction help, some building stuff, so I've called in my friend and very hunky handyman, Rick, to to help out. So Rick, we need some help with the change table. It needs something. You know,
needs something.
It's just too open. I was thinking, I don't know. What do you think?
Well, why don't we build some drawers to pull out, and you can store stuff in it, so it'd be less of a reach underneath.
Okay.
How about the bottom level? Something you can kick up with your foot and grab the baby powder or the moisturizer or the diapers.
I love it.
And you can kick it closed. We'll just have to reinforce the base, build a nice shelf, get some hardware for underneath for the rack, and you're done.
And it's going to look better too.
It's going to look nice.
All right,
yes.
I like that. Okay, over here, shelves. I want shelves, something to put stuff on.
Blank canvas, yes, I see the problem.
Next, we address the extreme temperature challenge with a window treatment consultant. Joanne from Randall's Decorating Center is here to help solve the window problem. Thanks for being here, Joanne.
Oh, thank you for asking me.
What are we working with?
We are working with 3 windows in here that are getting an awful lot of sun and heat from the sun. And in the wintertime, we have the opposite problem where they're getting quite a cold draft from the windows. So what we need is an insulating blind, and there are a couple of options. There's roller shades or there's blackout drapery, but I think what we've come down to is one of the best types of blinds for insulating the window is the cellular blinds from Hunter Douglas.
Okay.
Now with these cellular blinds, they do have a blackout insert in them.
This looks like the kind of bags that you can cook a roast or a turkey
That's
in.
right, yeah.
That's what the insides look like.
That's right, so we'll keep the heat out.
Okay, good.
Okay, we'll keep the inside toasty warm in the wintertime and keep the heat out in the summertime.
Perfect.
So with these, what we're going to do is we're going to set them on the inside of the window, and we're going to put them in the cordless feature, which is also going to help because it being a nursery, we do have the safety problems
Right,
of the
cords are
cords.
taboo in
That's
nurseries,
right,
right. Very
absolutely,
dangerous.
absolutely. And it being a smaller room, we just want to get rid of all the cords.
So how do you open and close them?
Well, you just have a little acrylic lip on the bottom that you just pull them up and pull the blind down.
Oh, that's too easy.
It is just absolutely fabulous.
So you're going to measure the windows because this is a custom order,
That's correct.
and someone's coming in to install these when they're ready.
Absolutely.
Oh, I like the sounds of that, Joanne. Thank you so much for being here. I think they're going to look fabulous. I can't wait to see them.
Great.
Now it's time to talk about the colors for the room. Isn't this cute? This is the bumper pad for the babies.
Very cute.
Cute, eh? So it doesn't bump its head.
So it doesn't go bump in the night.
Yes.
Yes.
Very important so that
Yes.
babies don't go bump. And then
What do you got there?
this is the color palette right here.
Look at that. You kind of match the color palette. I like what you're wearing today. It's very nice.
I did that on purpose just
Yes.
for you.
Oh, please.
So what I did with Stephanie's help was choose the colors from this.
All right.
It's so easy.
So this is the centerpiece. This is the attraction of the room.
Yes.
This what do
This
you
is
call it?
dictating the color theme.
Gotcha.
Yeah, yeah. So we have yellow,
Yellow.
green, and blue. And that's it. That's pretty much it. So first stage of the game is to paint all the walls and trim glimmer. Okay?
What finish is that?
Eggshell on the walls, and then I'm going to do a satin on, well, we are going to do satin on the trim and doors.
Do I have to get to work here?
Yes, you do.
What do you want me to sand?
Anything that's wood. Okay. We've got a lot of work ahead of us. Let's go.
All right.
When we come back, it's time to get busy painting. So why do we sand, Rick?
I just found out we sand for better adhesion. For the
Adhesion?
first coat of paint. Yes.
Adhesion.
Yes. And we sand all wood, right?
All wood.
Yeah. Well, that's it's a learning process.
Anything rough.
Yes. And what do we use to apply the paint, Kristen?
We use a brush. It's not too hot in the room today. Otherwise, I'd be fainting. This is such good paint that only this teeny tiny little can is going to do the main door, bifold door on the closet, all the baseboards, and the trim around the window.
Well, why don't I join you with some painting here?
Okie dokie. You can get the top parts because how are you at cutting?
Cutting?
Yes, sir.
I'm the cut master.
That's right, you are the
you know
cut
that?
master. But how are you at cutting with paint?
I've got the hands of a surgeon.
Okay. What do you think Stephanie's gonna think when we're done?
I think she's going to be very, very happy. I think she's going to find the room much bigger too.
Ah.
Doesn't that happen when you add color? Makes the room look much bigger.
It does because you're defining the corners a little bit better. White just tends to
Yes.
sort of blank everything out. So that's a very good observation, Mr. Rick. So this first coat's gonna go on super fast because I'm cutting the walls and Rick is rolling.
Rolling right behind you.
Rolling right behind me. Matter of fact, he's gonna roll faster than me, so I gotta move fast. Rick has left to work on the change table. I'm going to paint a border around the room. What I'm going to be copying is this gingham checkerboard type pattern right here in the bumper pads. So what I need to do is section off the top third portion of the wall with some tape. So that's what I'm going to do right now. After measuring where I want the border to be, I mark with a piece of tape, line it up with the level, and stick painter's tape following the laser line. Well, I'm gonna pour some glaze into the pan. See, it's very, very white. And I'm trying to mix enough paint for the entire room. But I don't need very much, because we're only doing the top third portion. And this is the green, ginkgo. Okay, and I'm really only putting in about a 3-to-1, 3 parts glaze, 1 part paint. Mix it up. See, the color doesn't change too much. Okay, so what I'm doing here is I'm using a dragging brush, and I'm creating the natural thread lines that you see in fabric with this. So I'm dragging the brush horizontally. But you see, my arms are not 14 feet long. So I kind of have to stop here, work this corner, try and go as straight as possible, as level as possible. Okay, clean the brush off as you go. Okay, instead of starting where I stopped last time, I'm actually going to start here and pull back into it. Once this wall has dried, I move on to the next step. Well, what I'm doing now is I'm creating the vertical lines here to create that crisscross pattern. And I could go around with a measuring tape and a pencil, but what I'm doing is I'm using the 2-inch tape as my guide. So I'm lining up the tape right along this edge of the other piece of tape, top to bottom. And then make sure it's pressed down securely. Taking this off, putting it beside it. All the tape is in place, I paint it with the same color and drag it in a vertical direction. Remove the tape, let it dry, follow the same process, except this time, stick the tape horizontally. After the break, we check in with Rick to see how he's coming along with the change table. I'm here to help you.
I could put you to work.
Okay. I'm looking forward to
Be
it.
nice to have a helper in my shop.
Just think of me as your happy little elf.
We have to build a drawer too, and this is the. Does that make me
elf.
Santa?
Yes.
This is the piece of wood we're going to use to build the shelf, the drawer, sorry.
Okay, that's the face.
The face, the sides.
This is the sides.
Yep.
Okay.
And these are going to be the face. And we're also going to.
How many drawers?
One
big one.
One big one.
Okay.
And we have to dig a groove into it using a router table.
Cool.
So that we can fit the bottom of. I'm going to use this piece of material here to put as the bottom of the drawer.
All right.
Should
I'm
work out
excited.
pretty good.
Let's see it in action. Just tell me what I can do.
Okay.
Go
well,
for it.
Let's go.
All
All right,
right.
here we go. You're going to need some goggles. I don't have any more safety goggles, but you can wear my old motorcycle goggles. Look like a Harley chick. Yeah.
All right. Okay.
All right, so we're going to turn this thing on.
It's really loud. Ready? Rick cuts the first panel for the drawer, and now it's my turn to give it a try.
Really good cutting.
I did it. I did it.
So-
You know what? That was very powerful.
Yeah, it's
I
a
liked
good
it.
feeling
I
of
liked
power.
it. I liked it. You got anything else I can cut?
There's more stuff, but take it easy. We'll get there. Cut this piece of wood. This is going to be the front and back. Allow me to do the first.
It's goggle time.
Safety goggles on.
Okay.
We should actually be wearing ear protection, but that's
I'll do this.
okay.
I'll do this. Is that even your ear over there? I don't know.
What'd you say?
Hey? How's that, brother?
Wait a second. Where's mine? Hey, yours is better than mine. No fair. Well done.
Good teacher. The next step is to cut a groove in the side panels to hold the drawer bottom. Then Rick and I can put it all together. I got a tip for you. You know, if your glue is cold, you can sit on it or hold it between your knees.
Okay. I'll remember that.
Glue girl and her fancy glue tips.
You ready for la pièce de résistance?
Oui, oui.
Kristen?
Oui, oui, Monsieur King
Okay.
Cutter.
Would you like to help me glide this into the groove?
Oh, I'd love to.
Okay.
Rick doesn't seem to need Glue Girl anymore, so I thought I'd head back to the room to finish the border. A little warning for everybody who purchases blue paint. When you open up the can, it's going to be slightly purple. Don't freak out. Don't take the paint back to the store. Stir, 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 because that will become this. Using a small roller, I paint 2 blue stripes. Copying the design from the crib set, I paint the fun little bugs around the room.
Police, open up.
Oh no, hello.
Is it safe to open the door?
Yeah.
Hey.
I'm good. Hello, Rick.
This is nice.
You like it?
I love the bugs. Did you do that?
I did the bugs.
Wow.
Yes.
Look at the color.
I think there's 23 or 26 bugs in total.
Ah. That is a nice paint technique.
You like that?
I really like that. It's very
turned out-
country style.
Yeah. I
Very
like it. It's
nice.
very soft.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I've got stuff for you.
Good. Look at that.
And I've given you some
Oh, very, very, very
here
nice.
and here.
So you actually replaced the one on top, so it's even stronger.
Yes, ma'am. And it's aesthetically nicer.
Yes, of course, because
Everybody looks.
Rick did it. Rick did it. Okay.
Who's the man? I'm the man.
You're the man. You're the man, man. Oh, it's a little teddy bear.
Isn't it cute?
Oh, that's very sweet.
I picked it out myself.
You've got a real soft side to you, don't you?
Don't tell anybody.
Oh, so cute.
It's a surprise.
And Stephanie will love it.
Voila.
Oh, that's perfect. That's perfect. And you know what? I think there's baskets right underneath the crib.
Baskets.
Yes. Try.
Up here?
Let's, yeah.
Do they all fit here?
I don't know.
No.
No, yeah, no. You know what? That one there.
That one there? Lovely. Just lovely. There you go.
Oh, that's so nice.
That's sweet.
Do a little hospital corners.
Oh, I'm good at those.
Yeah. Coming up, we learn about the different kinds of tape. Marie, there are so many different types of tape here on the display. What is the difference and what are they all for?
Well, let's start from the top.
Okay.
The typical beige masking tape is really only good for packing up boxes. It's a little too sticky for a regular paint job. This is why we moved down to the blue tape. The blue tape is actually a UV resistant tape, so it's very well used outdoors for taping up windows. It won't dry up and leave that sticky residue on your glass. For indoor jobs, it's good on older painted surfaces like old trim that's been already painted, and if you want to edge it to paint your walls. On new painted surfaces, we'd really recommend doing a test spot. Make sure it doesn't peel off the paint. This is why we moved down to the white tape. The white tape is very good for freshly painted surfaces. Again, we'd recommend doing a test spot just to make sure. We don't want to ruin your paint job, but after a week, you should be able to put this tape on your walls.
Okay.
We move down to the green tape, which is more similar to the blue tape in terms of stickiness or tackiness, but is not UV resistant, so only used indoors, and it's a bit better price point than the blue tape.
Now, they also come in different widths.
That's right. The different widths are used for the different needs of the customer. The narrow tape can be used for things like taping baseboards, or if you're very comfortable with your paintbrush. The wider tape we would recommend to using for striping, or if you're very insecure about touching different surfaces while painting.
Okay, the biggest challenge that I often find as a decorative painter is seepage. Which tape prevents the paint from getting underneath the tape?
That's the
best?
tricky part.
Yes.
That is the tricky part. The white tape would be highly recommended, as I said, on a freshly painted surface. The blue tape, though, will prevent seepage
'Cause it's the
much
stickiest.
more. Exactly. So you really
Okay.
have to do a test. If you're doing striping, maybe let your paint dry your first coat for a couple of weeks before you try the blue tape, and then you should be good to go.
Great tips and advice. Thanks, Marie.
You're welcome.
The custom blinds have arrived. Paul from Randall's Decorating Center is here to help install them. Joanne, the Hunter Douglas blinds look fabulous.
I think they look totally amazing. They really fit the space quite well. Now with the blinds, what we've done is we've looked after all three elements that were of concern for the nursery, and that is one, making the room nice and dark so that when the baby's sleeping. Second of all is to look after the weather control. In the summer the room got very hot and in the winter very cold. Well, we've looked after that because of the cellular structure of the blind, that's going to help the control. And third of all, and my most favorite, is that the blinds are cordless, and there's absolutely
No cord.
no cords at all. All you have to do is just lift the blind up, pull the blind down. There's no cords. Try it. It's so much fun. Okay.
To soften the look of the blinds, I found these ready-made curtain panels with colors that complement the room. I've split one panel in half to cover the two smaller windows and hemmed all the panels to fit. The room is ready to decorate. Rick has come back to help.
Whoa!
Now that's a toy.
This is quite the unit.
You see what a man looks like when he looks at a good tool? Not just a man. I get that way too. But I like it.
Lots of buttons.
There's a few buttons, but I read the directions.
I gotta sharpen my pencil in order to mark that again.
Correction. My pencil. I think it was my pencil. We're wasting time waiting to sharpen a pencil. You flushed it? You flushed your sharpens? Your shavings?
No, I didn't sharpen the pencil. I just had to go.
Oh, thank you, Rick.
There you go.
That looks great. You did them all?
They're all ready to go.
How high did you put them?
4 inches over the window frame for you.
Perfect.
As per your instructions, madame.
I sewed this pocket toy holder to hang above the change table to help keep the baby entertained. Stephanie will be home soon. Will she love the fun, warm feeling in the nursery? What will she think of the new window treatments? Will she be bugged by the bugs on the border? We'll find out soon. This is the moment. This is the moment, the big reveal. Okay, guys, come on in. Let's see what you think.
Wow! Hey, it's beautiful. My goodness. Now I'm gonna cry. C'est beau, hein?
And I'm gonna cry.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
That's so nice. I love the colors and the blinds. Oh, that's very nice.
I can't wait for you to try the blinds.
I know. But look at this bureau.
Oh,
I love it. I love it.
Yes, I can tell.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. Well, this was a room that was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
You know, it's always fun with all the fun colors, and the blinds again are absolutely gorgeous. They're gonna finally make this room more comfortable for
Exactly.
living human beings,
Yeah.
especially a little bitty baby, little bitty baby. This has been the best decorative painter ever. I had so much fun. I want to thank Rick for all his handiwork, and I want to thank you for watching. Catch me next time on The Decorative Painter. Bye.